welcome to another episode of the Weekly Spread Podcast, brought to you by the Modern Podcast Network. I'm your host, Stephen Merriweather, and finally, JD and I are back talking again. What's up, JD?
What's up? We pick them, you stick with them.
All right, let's do the quick rundown because I am very proud of myself. I'm on a high, a WSP high right now. Against the spread for the year, I am 21-21-3. I'm even. I think that's a huge accomplishment for me. Last year, I don't remember what the total ended up being, but it was not that.
Yeah.
So I think it's a big accomplishment for me. And Eliminator is only 6-9. It's respectable. It's not great, but it's respectable. It's respectable.
But remember when you
I'll be
said
9-9 by the end of the year.
You're nothing. So now that you're average.
Hey, again, I am making you money. I'm making you money. That's all that matters. JD is a 16-27-2 against the spread.
It was a bad few weeks, okay? I went against
it was a bad few weeks.
OG. I had to go back to my game plan that was working.
You went 0-3 2 weeks in a row, and then you picked against yourself and went 2-1.
I know. I had to go back to my routine.
And you have a very respectable eliminated record of 11-3. Although it should be 11-4, because last week you didn't like what you saw, so you just threw a team out there you already picked in the past. That should be an L.
No.
Going into next year, that's going to be an L. This year, we're letting it slide. The rules weren't set.
See, I didn't see where I had the Commanders. I'm sorry. I see Dolphins, Giants, Lions, Cowboys, Chargers.
Good thing that there's a website. There's a web page that has all of our picks every week, against the spread, Eliminator. It has if we won or not. It has our season-long records. It has every week our record.
No comment.
The modern.fm/WSP-picks. Seems like you need to check it out every now and then. That's where you can follow along. But anyway, it is now week 16. We only have 3 more weeks of this. Just enough time for me to go 9-9 against my eliminator record. So I want to be 500. So we've got 3 more weeks of WSP before we move into the playoffs. I went 2-0-1 last week. You went 2-1. So I'm picking. I'm gonna throw my first one out this week. I rode this team last week. I'm gonna ride them again this week. I have the Falcons plus 7.5 on the road against the Ravens. The Ravens without Lamar, I don't think they're going to beat this Falcons team by 8 points. So give me the 7.5.
We have a modern lock.
Oh no! No! Oh God! I think we're like 0-15 with modern locks. So
it's not good.
That's not good at all.
But that's what the normal. This is the first time where a modern lock has been me doing the opposite.
You're right. But, okay.
Is Lamar still not playing?
Yeah, he's still not playing.
Damn. Did Desmond Ridder play last week?
I believe so, yeah.
How did he do?
They lost to the Saints by 3.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah.
See? That's what I mean. Hey, I would assume the Ravens, 7.5, easy money, but not easy money.
All right. So I'm gonna keep going. If we have multiple modern locks, I'm gonna redo my whole strategy because I can't do this. This next team, they're a good team. The last time when you looked at the line and there was like, what's going on here? It was against the Vikings, and then they blew them out. This week, I'm looking at Eagles versus Cowboys, and I see Eagles are getting 5.5 points on the road. And I'm like, I don't think the Cowboys are that good. I think Dak throws too many interceptions, and the Eagles are clearly the best team in the NFC. I think they're going them and the 49ers are the tier 1 of the NFC, and the Cowboys are in tier 2. It's not tier 1A, it's tier 2. So why are the Eagles 5.5-point underdogs against the Cowboys? I don't care that it's in Dallas. This is the Eagles team that I think is really good. Give me the Eagles 5.5.
Wow. That's probably because Jalen Hurts isn't playing, but you locked it in.
I locked it in. That's okay.
Yeah.
I saw yesterday that he was practicing. So.
Okay. Who's the backup if he's not playing?
I have no idea.
Exactly. Wait, no, I think it's Gardner Minshew.
Minshew's the backup?
They traded for him last year. I don't know if he's still there, like on a second-year deal.
Hey.
Why isn't he playing somewhere in the NFL right now, though? Honestly.
Minshew is starting. Hurts is out.
I know that.
Hey,
man, I know that's
Minshew is Bill Simmons' guy. I'm all in on Gardner Minshew, all in.
Like real second, the Panthers, the Steelers, all these teams need a quarterback, and poor Gardner Minshew's just tucked on the bench, unheard of, till week 16 of the NFL season. Like what the fuck? The dude did not but throw dingers, bro.
I'm guaranteeing him. If I was a betting man, which I'm not. Gardner Minshew, at least 2 touchdowns. At least 2 touchdowns this week.
Oh, I would definitely put the over on that. All right. My next pick, a team I ride or die for. You know, they've just been rising all season, and me and Hunter have a bet about who has more wins on this team. One team has 6 wins, the other team has 7. I got Jacksonville plus 2.5 at the New York Jets. You know, the Jets' defense looks great. I've been riding with them, but, you know, maybe they just don't got it no more. Like, you know, as soon as I want to ride with them, Jacksonville's storming. So I'm going with the opposite. I'm going with Jacksonville.
Okay. I mean, that Jets defense is really good.
Yeah. But
who's the quarterback of the Jets this week? Is it Mike White or is it? If Mike White's back, then he's the prince that was promised. Not Trevor Lawrence. It's Mike White.
Oh, man. I love Mike White. I watched that man. Literally, I haven't seen a man get hit like that since like 2006. Just like straight up get ribs fucked up. I'm like, oh my God, another one. Another one. You know, he can't do nothing about it. You just got to stand there and get fucking lit up. And it was all legal.
That reminds me of Andrew Luck. Anyway, speaking of Andrew Luck,
fuck that guy.
He's a quarterback of the Colts. There's a nice article on ESPN about why he retired. It's long, but I recommend it. But these Colts today, 2022 Colts are coached by Jeff Saturday. They are coming off literally the worst comeback in NFL history.
Yes,
this man's
baby.
so excited about it because he wants the draft pick.
I want C.J. Stroud. That's all I want.
You're not getting C.J. Stroud.
Yes, we are.
It's going to take you 3 firsts to do it.
No, bro. We are literally in like the 6th position. All we need is the Cardinals, Rams, and Broncos to win. And the Rams and Broncos play each other.
You're not getting C.J. Stroud without giving up some serious draft capital. He's not dropping to 6. And if he does, then the Colts, as they always do, is going to draft a wide receiver. Just saying. Just saying. So I'm fading the Colts because everyone's fading the Colts. Jeff Saturday, poor guy. He's going to be back on Fox next year. Irsay literally at halftime called and said, if you win this game, you're fired. And so he threw the game. And they're playing a Chargers team who needs wins to make the playoffs. They're a good squad. They got a good team. They need wins. So I got the Chargers minus 4.5 on the road against the Colts. I don't like the 4.5.
Damn, that went up.
That did go up. When I saw it, it was like 3 or 3.5.
Yeah.
I looked right before. Give me the 3 because that's when I saw it.
No. I saw that early in the week.
Now it's 4.5, which I'm not happy with. But I think they're going to win by at least a touchdown. So I'm all right with it.
All right, he's waiting till Monday Night Football to do his last pick. All right.
I am.
My last one is, I love this boy. I don't like what he does to women, but I do ride with my boy. And they just haven't been prevailing. I'm like, the Saints, little Red Rocket Andy Dalton. Why aren't they going to win? But for some reason, Cleveland's going to win. I don't know why. See, none of the reason of my picks makes sense because the one I want to pick is the opposite. So I'm like, I'm just trying to find a reason why I'm picking the opposite. So I'm going
maybe
Browns
this week,
-3.
Maybe this week, more than half the balls that Deshaun Watson throws won't be into the ground.
Hopefully
I was looking for some Christmas sweaters over the weekend, and I found my Deshaun Watson jersey, my Deshaun Watson Texans jersey. We need to like burn it on YouTube for the channel because I'm never putting that back on in my entire life.
Should we do the Baker at the same time? Because he's going to be on a 4th team in this calendar year. I might as well burn this Browns.
Yeah, you should. You should.
The only jersey I bought in the last decade as a grown man is fucking Baker.
I bought the one that I thought he's going to be a Texan forever. This is good money. This is good money spent because I will never not need this.
The first year of a 4-year 160. It's over. Not even 25.
Anyway. All right, let's run through the picks real quick. I got Falcons +7.5 over the Ravens, Eagles +5.5 over the Cowboys, and Chargers -4.5 over the Colts.
All right. We got a modern lock. I got Falcons +7.5 over the Ravens. I got Jaguars +2.5 at the Jets. And I got Browns -3 at home covering against the Saints.
All right. Let's move to Eliminator. I'll let you go first.
I got the Baltimore Lists, Lamar Jackson Ravens taking care of the Falcons.
So you like the Falcons +7.5, but you like the Ravens to win.
Yes.
You pick the Ravens in Week 11. Look, get your shit together.
I just looked.
Get your
at the
shit.
website.
I'm gonna go over mine. Scroll down to Week 11. Eliminator pick Ravens. All right. While you get your stuff together, I like the Chargers over the Colts. I like them -4.5. Therefore, I definitely like them to win. So I like the Chargers over the Colts. That's my Eliminator pick this week.
Suck my ass. All right. We're getting. I haven't picked the Bills yet. Bills over the Bears. Just make it easy.
All right. Thank you. Second week in a row, you've double picked. Jeez.
My bad. Sorry, I'm trying to make my record as good as yours. I'm just trying to let you catch up with me, Poppy.
We pick them. You stick with them. Bye, JJ.
Bye, y'all. It's a modern lock.